Jack, I need to ask you a favor. I know you've got connections. And I know you can help me. I need that gas station. And I don't know who was there that day, gambling with Rusty, but I thought maybe you would know. I thought maybe whoever it was, I could work something out with them.
Beverly, I know who it was.
Who was it?
It was me. Now, what's the difference between leaded and unleaded? So I've just been putting the leaded one in people's tanks.
You know, you'd like to know all that, wouldn't you? You'd like to know how to actually fill the pump up when it gets empty.
I figured that one out. You just take another pump, you put it in that pump's hole, and then you have an infinite amount of gas.
Jack, what do you think you're doing? You think that you can take over my gas station that I spent 20 years in a loveless marriage just to inherit? And now you're going to try to steal it away from me? How dare you?
I didn't steal it, Beverly. I won it fair and square from Rusty in that casino.
It's not fair. It's not fair, damn it. It's not fair at all. I haven't heard that one before. If you stick around in Beaver Pines, you'll hear a lot of amazing things. But I haven't heard that before. That you won a gas station fair and square. Not fair, Jack. And I'm just warning you now. If you want to keep that gas station up and running without any, I would say, skips or faults or strange explosions, I'd advise you to put that gas station back in my name. You know, it's dangerous to smoke around gas stations.
I didn't know that.
Robert, I bought you this new jacket, fit for mayor. Don't you feel powerful in it?
I do.
Last night was amazing.
It
I'm
was.
so glad you came back over.
It was amazing, Violet.
What's wrong?
I had another dream. This
Another
time.
dream?
Yeah.
I mean, oh, tell me about it.
This time Dorothea was in there too, in front of the aliens.
Your wife, Dorothea, that was abducted by aliens?
That's right. Dorothea, are you okay?
I'm okay.
No, don't go, Dorothea. Come back to me.
I'll only come back to you when you do something for me.
What is it that you want?
What is it that she wants?
Kill Violet.
Robert, what was that? I think I misheard something.
She said, plant violets in the garden.
I love violets. Aw, that would be so sweet.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be great to have Violet in the dirt?
Yeah, like in a garden for us to paint.
Yeah, that's a deep hole. I like to have a strong deep hole, 6 feet under.
Sweetie, I made your favorite dinner for you.
Really?
Yeah. Meatloaf. Extra saucy.
Oh,
Extra.
I can just hug you right now.
Oh, so rough. I even put some fish in it, just for you.
You know, Violet, this is all great, and you want me to run for mayor and all, But I don't think I'm cut out for this. I think you're the one that should do it. You're the one that's always coming up with the passion and the ideas. You've always been the smart one. So,
I have always been the smart one.
and a female mayor, this town has never had one.
I mean, that was the case, but
But what?
there's one thing I've been meaning to talk to you about before we proceed in this union. I need to know about your 5th divorce. And I need you to have your 6th divorce. You need to divorce your wife while she's up in space.
I can't do that. She needs to sign the papers. Listen, the only way I can do this is if I somehow get to her, and I think there might be a way. I'll be right back.
2 days.
2 days.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, but you don't have to feel bad for me, Maddie. I'm gonna make use of those 2 days like you wouldn't believe.
I bet you will. I just feel bad. You know, the last time we really talked, I don't know that I gave you the respect you deserved. I mean, you were talking about how maybe my brother Jack wasn't such a great influence, and maybe all the criminal activity and the gangs and the drugs was something I should try and leave out of my life. And I kind of pushed you away, but with everything that's been going on, I don't mean to put this on you with your recent diagnosis, but
No, of course not.
I mean, now he's really killed the mayor, and
Maddie, I can see you're distraught. Like I said before, you look up to your brother, and he has shown his true face.
all I'm saying is I think you might have been right. I think maybe Jack and I could use some distance.
Yeah.
But I think more than that, he's got to do time for something.
Yep.
For any one of the number of things that he's done.
You need to tell the police about it. I know that it's difficult for you, son, but it's your responsibility. This is the only way you can be free of Jack. Go. Tell them what your brother has done. Live your life. Just like I will live mine.
It means so much to me. Everything you've ever done. I don't know what I'll do.
You can hug after.
Maurice,
Rusty, this is a surprise.
I heard.
Oh, yes.
Well, how can this be?
Well, the way the Dr. Eastman put it is that when I was there in D-Day, jumping off the boats, little pieces of shrapnel came into my kidneys. 1 on the right, 3 on the left. And it turns out that the amount of shrapnel that your kidneys can take is limited to 1. And so it was a ticking time bomb, you see.
I understand that you'll be able to live if somebody can donate a kidney to you.
Yes, Rusty, but it only works if they're blood related.
Like a brother.
Yes.
Like a brother that you never knew you had.
Rusty, what are you saying?
You know how you and I grew up together, Jack? Living next door to each other? Best friends?
Yes, of course.
You know how I always said I wished your father was my father because my father was so absent and neglectful?
Yes, it was very strange that you lived by yourself at such a young age.
Your father is my father.
Olivia! As soon as I heard.
Listen, since you're my maid of honor, I need you to be able to do this quickly. We gotta get married right away, Maurice and I, so we can move into our house and kick out the people who live there now. And I need you to help me. I can't do it by myself.
We can make this happen. We will let you have your wedding day.
Thank you so much.
And while we're here getting along, and since
You
I'm
smell
doing
like finish.
I wanted to talk to you about that. Me and Robert, I know you have a history, but we've rekindled our relationship. I figured you would be supportive since you and Maurice are back together.
Of course, and you know, Robert and I, we're just good friends now. I don't carry a torch for him.
That's good. He has been acting up a bit lately. He's been digging this really big hole in the backyard. And he keeps talking about his wife. Up with the aliens. You don't think it's possible she'll come back, right, Dorothea?
Well, given that she was abducted by aliens, I kind of think anything's possible.
Do you think he'd go back to her?
Violet, you know how Dr. Eastman is. He tends to flit from woman to woman like a butterfly. I'm only telling you this because you're my best friend.
Well, what do you think I should do? I really do love him.
Maybe we should make it a double wedding? You know, you can get a quick divorce in Mexico City via phone.
Really? Can I get him divorced for him, or does he have to do it? Maybe we can trick him.
I think you need to trick him. Because, I gotta be honest with you, I think on some level, he still loves her.
Divorce in Mexico City by phone it is.
All right.
Rusty. Come on in. Thanks for moving out of our place and letting me stay here.
Beverly, you know what's happening with Maurice, right?
I do.
Well, I'm going to be able to save him. I'm Maurice's brother, and I can donate a kidney, and the insurance is going to pay $60,000 for it. Do you understand what that means? All I have to do is give him my kidney, and I can buy back the gas station for it.
Rusty, but then what about your own kidneys? Don't you need both of them?
Unfortunately, I only have one to begin with.
Is that why you always walked strangely hunched to one side? Oh my God. Because you were missing that one organ.
Yes.
Oh, Rusty.
That's why every time I went to church and I heard the organ play, it would be particularly meaningful to me.
Rusty, you can't do this.
I have to do it.
No.
I think if I love you as much as I claim to, as much as I believe, then I'll be able to live without any kidneys at all.
I suppose if you used filtered cigarettes, it could help do the work of a kidney.
I want to do this for you, Beverly. I want to give my one remaining kidney to my recently disclosed brother. I want to live without any kidney functions at all.
No!
Yes,
No!
because that's how much I love you.
Rusty!
Beverly.
Rusty,
Beverly.
you've made so many mistakes. And you wear your heart on the sleeve of your shirt when you should be wearing a kidney. Rusty!
Beverly, please. Please, Beverly. Where did you get that picture of my daughter?
Give it back.
Why were you holding on to this picture of my daughter?
Because, Rusty, I was never ever able to have children of my own. And I always felt so bad for what happened to her.
She always looked up to you like a niece or an older sister or maybe like a mom.
I know, I always thought, don't look up to me as a niece.
I'm having a bile reaction.
Oh dear.
It's okay.
But Rusty, little Becky, I look at her picture, Becky's picture, and I think about us when we were that age, Rusty, when we would play on the playground together, and you would always come over and stand up for me
remember that time I punched Ross Yagoda in the mouth and I knocked out his tooth?
I do. I was just so smitten. When you did that, I knew you were the one for me.
You know what? I still have his tooth right here. Real gold.
Dusty. That's beautiful. That's the most romantic thing I've ever heard.
Okay, I'm ready to go back down now. And, what was it that you wanted me to say to them again? Oh, okay, right. Oh, I forgot you don't talk. You're very wide-eyed aliens. Okay.
Go back, go back.
Okay, I'm ready to go in now.
Yeah, there. Before you leave.
I guess we won't take turns anymore.
Why don't you shut up? Do we have to take turns all the time? This is why none of our abductees want to stay. I wish I wasn't attached to you.
I'm sorry that I broke your spaceship. And then, I'm sorry about all the other mayhem I've caused. Are you sure that I can't stay any longer and help clean things up? I could really try.
No, we had enough damages.
And you really should go back to Earth. You had a life, and we done enough.
No, really not that much of a life. I could stay here.
No, you need to go back and find your husband and make that relationship work. Yeah.